I think she did a very good job, so I'll give her a 2. No, she's a 9. She's a 9.
Married in 2019.
No. Be modest. She's gonna win it. Fine, guys. Okay, she did better. What?
Hello everyone and welcome to Mad Influence present Mad Talks powered by MyHQ. This is Sanya Talwar and I'm going to be your host for the show. It's so uncanny to have my guests on the show to actually follow what they never thought they would do. So the first guest that we have is a complete nerd. She has topped in her undergrad, she has topped in her masters, and she has chosen her path to be a lifestyle and a beauty blogger, and that was a sensational move for her. The other guest that we have, well, we've all seen the reality show Love School, right? And we all know who the winners were. So this person, this Delhiite, who swayed by the girls' dreams, can we please have with us Niki Mehra and Aviral Gupta.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being on the show with us.
Thank you for having us.
Pleasure.
So, a complete nerd to being a fashion blogger. How has been the journey and why was the journey has been like this?
Honestly, I never wanted to do my masters because, like you mentioned, I was too much of a nerd, and masters was really difficult. Guys, do not take up economics. Okay, it shouldn't be. It's not meant for anyone. So I actually started out because I just wanted something that would help me get rid of the stress because it was getting too stressful for me.
All right.
And I always knew, even when I was a kid, because my dad's a businessman and my mom is a fashion designer, so I always wanted to be a fashion entrepreneur.
All right.
I just wasn't sure that of what I wanted to do. And blogging was the only natural choice if I wanted to do something along with my masters, because my mom and dad would have disowned me if I told them, I'm giving up on my degree. So that's how I started out, and I told myself, I set a goal for myself. I told myself, by the end of this year, when my master's is ending, if I'm able to connect to 10,000 people, I will take this up. And by the end of that year, I had I had an audience of about 20,000. So
Lovely.
I knew that this was something that came naturally to me and something that I really wanted to do. So that's how it all started. The journey has been crazy, of course, because when I started out, I never thought I would be doing the things that I'm doing today, and the opportunities that I'm getting today. So definitely it's been very overwhelming.
Right. And Aviral, you've been an economics graduate yourself.
Yeah.
And from that, you went to the reality show. You did exceedingly well in that.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
And how has your journey been? Like, why did you choose that career after, something not from an academic to a more of a, where you have to present yourself in front of the television? Why did you choose that?
So basically, I did my college from abroad, right? And I met a lot of people over there. So when I was doing economics and finance, so I would see people and be, listen, that I can't do those 9 to 5 desk jobs and 9 to 7 desk jobs. Those are not for me because I just don't like working under someone. Call me cocky, call me whatever, I just don't. So it was a funny story. I did my GMAT last year in December, right? And I got a really good score that I'm not going to say because everyone's going to think I'm just a cocky little bastard, which I'm not. Right? But I did my GMAT, did exceedingly well. So my plan was to go to college this September. Okay. I got into top 7 colleges in the world. Right, and I didn't know that I would get into because I wasn't expecting. I was just took it very casually, and then I got this offer for this reality show. So one of my friends, right, he said like, why don't you try for a reality show? You have to go in September, right? So the shoot's in April, so you go ahead and do it. And I was like, okay, yeah, why not? I mean, it doesn't harm to be a bit popular.
It wasn't even a B plan.
It doesn't have to be popular.
Yeah. Shit. Oh no. But no, so it was like, okay, I always loved the idea of being on a TV, right? And my thing is that I loved acting, right? It was just not that I have to go on TV or whatever. So I did an acting course as well, right? Many of you know that. And I went there and I don't know how, it was a big success because every day I would go there. It was like a serious work for me. So that's been my mantra for life, like whatever you do it perfectly, do it passionately, or don't do it at all.
So both of you never had an inclination towards, presenting yourself in front of the social media or be it the television. You never had an inclination, never a bleep plan, nothing at all. So just It just came naturally to both
This
of you.
came naturally.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think economics taught us that. I mean, it's the law of demand and supply. They demanded us and we were supplying it.
So how is your daily life? Like, you interact with a lot of people. There are a lot of, the social media policing is always there. So how do you manage your daily lives? With the criticism, with the good things. How do you manage everything?
So what I do is, like, whenever I go out, of course, I meet a lot of people, right? And they love to take pictures and all. And I just go there and tell them, listen, that at the end of the day, do what you love. Even if it's just like as small as, say, making shoes for someone or something, or making bed for someone, the smallest of works, just do what you love. And that's what I did. So that's what I tell people. I meet them and I enjoy my life the way it is.
And what about you, Niki?
Well, honestly, a regular day, I mean, the best part about our jobs is that no day in your life is the same. So each day is different. It brings new opportunities and new hurdles. And yeah, I mean, I think after a while, that's what you start to love about your job the most. That some days you're shooting, some days you're just in bed while your friends are literally working their asses off in their 9 to 5. And yeah, you're just, on other days, you're just interacting with your audience. So each day is different. And yeah, I mean, sometimes obviously it gets hard when social media decides to throw their love at you. I mean, yeah, no, but I think I always say this: the best way to deal with social media policing and all the hate is to just ignore it.
Okay.
And even if you can't, I mean, you can always just call up your friends and take out all your frustration out in front of them. And I mean, honestly, that's what I do.
So no regrets at all?
No, personally, on my end, I love the hate. So after
This
that,
is you?
I absolutely love. Let me explain this to you why. So after I did the show, right, of all the 500 comments, at least 50 or 60 of them would be proper hate comments.
Okay.
Right, and of
Long
course,
paragraphs
yes.
that people are actually taking all the time
and
to
I'll
say.
tell you why. Because I would reply to hate comments. I won't reply to the good ones. I'll reply to hate comments and I ask them, listen, why so much hatred? Like, what brings this much hatred? Because if I haven't met someone, like, of all the people I've met, there are barely any people that I hate, because it's a very strong word. People like love, people don't realize the value of the word hate.
Yeah.
Hate means that you can't, just see the side of it. They're following me, right? They're following me, and then they're following me to write shit-ass comments on my Instagram. And I kind of like it, because if my number of comments goes from 50 to 500 and there are more people watching it and more people looking at me, people who don't hate me,
Basically looking at the good side.
I always love when they look at the good side.
That's called being thick-skinned.
Yeah, man.
I'm such a typical girl when it comes to this. Can't deal with so much negativity.
How does your day end when you listen to all the 450 bad comments out of the 500 ones?
Not well, obviously. I mean, people have to realize that we're also human beings at the end of the day, and you can't just throw hate at someone for no reason when you don't know them personally. So I honestly don't take it well. I'll be a grumpy kid by the end of the day in my bed, and my friends will have to pamper me, and yeah, I'm a typical girl at that. Guys, please don't throw hate.
And we all know that your fans love you the way that you've portrayed yourself in the reality show. So how was your journey, and how do you think that has shaped your life or is shaping your life right now?
My journey was spectacular, to say the least. When I talk about my journey, right, it's full of variations, if that's the term I would want to use. That every day I would be linked with some other girl on the show, and I stuck to one girl on the show. At the end, I decided to part ways with her, which wasn't taken very well by the people around, because they're so loyal, apparently. And no, so what I talk about my journey is that, again, I did what I wanted to do without caring what someone in front of me is gonna think. That goes even for my, I might sound very rude saying, even for my friends, like the closest of friends, like if they don't like what I'm doing, it is not my business, because at the end of the day, I came here alone. I'm gonna die alone. No one's gonna go in the tombstone with me, listen that, can you make some space on your in your tomb, like listen, I'll come in. So no one else gonna do that. So just live your life the way you want to.
But the journey was like whatever you expected, that the popularity that you were expecting out of it, did you get that?
To be honest, I wasn't expecting so much popularity. I was just doing my thing. I'd be like, listen, 50,000, 60,000, that's all I'm going. By the end of the journey, I had about 240,000.
Okay.
Right, and the funny part is that now I have 215,000. So 25,000 of haters have decided to part ways, which I love. Yes, so now my comments are full of good comments. I don't have to hop onto chocolates and cakes, and I'm just enjoying it.
And Niki, you've begun your blog about 2.5 years back.
Yeah, 3 I think. Yeah, 2015.
So what's your future plan? Like you'll be continuing with your blog, or you'll be, we'll see you somewhere on the television, maybe doing something bigger than this?
Well, I do have a couple of interesting things lined up.
Alright.
I just finished a web series with Amazon, so that is going to air really soon. I'm also going to be a part of an international TV show. It's a Canadian show.
Okay.
It's a reality show called Fashion Hero. So
That's very good.
that shooting starts in spring 2019. So that's in the pipeline. And
so all these opportunities just come your way through the thing that you've begun like 3 years back.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. That when I started out, I never thought I was going to be a part of a show that's going to be aired in 80 plus countries, and that's insane. To just think about it, it's crazy. So yeah, and I don't know about acting as such, honestly. I mean, definitely I will continue doing blogging because that's what I absolutely love. Like I told you, I've always wanted to be a fashion entrepreneur, so I might the plan is to diversify. You might see a clothing line. I'm planning something, so yeah, but definitely not giving up on fashion because.
So reminding me of clothing line, you have a business of your own.
Yeah, I do.
And you do that simultaneously. And the question is, you guys have studied also, you guys have topped also, you guys are in front of the television also, you love the hate. नहीं इतना popular होके जाना कहाँ है? इतना बता दो. Where do you guys want to go after this? What's your future with the business? Are you going to pursue it, or are you going to take up your IVT colleges? What's your future?
See, the plan with the business is that business is helped by the popularity, right? So the reason why I went into business, because if there are so many people, right, and the businesses actually look for influencers. Like if I'm an influencer, I can help my own business. So that was the whole purpose. The plan of action is that I won't say I'll take life one day at a time, because that's not what I do. I'd like to think steps ahead. The plan is to have everyone's name, like everyone, whenever they talk about fashion, whenever they talk about movies, to have my name to it. Not just in this country, everywhere. So I'm pretty sure she wants the same. Right, because
so basically an influencer,
big plans.
So influencing people all over the world.
Exactly.
Actually justifying the name by the name of influencer.
Exactly.
Great, awesome. So I'm going to end this round, but before ending the round, I would just want this, since we know Aviral raps a little bit.
Oh really? Do I? Do I?
So can we just have a little of his talent being portrayed on television so the fans know that what Aviral is all about?
Okay. So guys, the whole point of me doing this or just reading it out is because I want everyone to know that you don't have to be afraid to make your choices like we weren't. And that's the whole point of doing it. So I'm just going to say it, right, the way Eminem said it. It was my decision to get clean. I did it for me. Admittedly, I probably did subliminally for you, so I could come brand new, help me see me through. And don't even life what you did, believe me. I've been through the ringer, but they do little to the middle finger. Think God, my I feel like the king of my words. Haters make like bees when those stringers and dropped in. No more beef flingers, no more drama from now on. I promise to focus slowly on handling my responsibilities as a father. So I solemnly swear to always these to prove, like my daughters and raised, that you couldn't lift a single shingle on it. So basically, I have to not be afraid, right? I probably rapped the worst I could, but I want you to know that I'm not embarrassed of it, and I love every part of it because I love it. So you have to love what you do as well.
Whoa. You better love it.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, so we're going to begin with our second round, which is the Better Together round powered by MyHQ. So MyHQ is super passionate about extending support to hustlers like you who actually take the courage and follow the dream. So this is like a yay or nay challenge, okay? Since we know that the year is about to end and all the good things and the bad things have happened with us. So anything that good has happened, then you go out with yay. And anything which you think is a little embarrassing or you think that it wasn't as up to the mark, then you say nay. Cool? So I'll ask you about some questions and you just have to answer it. Cool?
And we have to go at the same time.
Yeah, same time.
Okay.
No time to think, just like in nanoseconds.
Okay.
2018 for you was?
Yeah.
Alright. A dinner with a fan is? Yeah. When you get the publicity on a personal night, you know, fans coming up to you and saying, hey, can I get a picture, please? Yay. It's so cute.
No, it isn't. I mean, it's
You
good.
can show it off your date, like, hey, you with someone really famous.
But my date would already know that, wouldn't she?
Embarrassing selfies on the phone.
Yeah, you need those. You need those.
And next, drunk dialing.
No.
Mumbai for you is?
Yeah.
Nay. I'm a Delhiite.
Delhi food for you is
Yeah, any day.
2019 will
Do
be.
you even eat? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
You
do.
should say nay, he does not eat, he's lying.
He does not eat.
Yeah, because we know each other for 20 years. Yeah, like you didn't know that?
2019 will be
Yes,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
getting married in 2019.
No.
Professional life in 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Professional life in 2019.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Weirdest year
So
that.
I pretty much know that their year is going to be kick-ass in 2019 and I hope yours is too. Alright, so what are your views about the people, who are taking the risk to quit the 9 to 5 job since you have quit your Ivy League professional life and being a nerd, you have quit your professional life from the 9 to 5 basic routine. So what are your views on that? How do you think people should do that?
I think first of all it's a very brave move, and only if you take that first step of believing in yourself and following your dreams you will actually become successful. So we've done it and we've had first hand experience at this, so I would definitely say I hesitated in the beginning. For a year and a half I wasn't ready to quit economics because I've given economics my entire life. So just to give it up like that, and especially when your parents have certain expectations from you, your friends feel like, oh, this one's gonna rank good, corporate job and stuff. You don't have to think about what other people want you to do, and you just have to take that leap of faith, I feel. So if you're one of those who are struggling, trying to give up your secure job for a career that you think is not secure enough or the income's not regular enough, I don't think we're in that space anymore. I think the creative space in India has evolved a lot, and people are now actually able to earn a stable income and livelihood out of offbeat careers as well. So I definitely think that if you're one of us, you should definitely
take the move.
Yes.
So all those economics majors, basically it's a signal for you. Go quit your job right away. All right.
So yeah, I would like to add to that is that lots of people who want to do that, they don't get certain platforms. And because I'm sitting right over here, we have this amazing community that's called My HQ that gives you that platform, where you can work your way around, and if you made a brave decision, they're going to support you. So these are the kind of things we need in our lives, away from all the pressure of that job, those office hours and everything. And I think My HQ is brilliant.
Sorry, गिर गया.
Cool.
मैं जा रही हूँ.
अच्छा सुनो,
Finally, जल्दी कहो, मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है.
मुझे तुम्हें कुछ कहना है. तुमने,
मैंने,
दोनों,
हम दोनों,
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 दोनों
कहो ना.
गलत जूते पहने.
How much would you rate Niki out of 10?
You better answer that question carefully.
Do I have to be honest or do I have to lie?
That depends what you're gonna
He's
say.
just trying to be funny.
I think she did a very good job, so I'll give her a 2.
A 2?
No, I'm just kidding.
just say
No, she's a 9. She's a 9.
Okay, what did you think about Aviral?
I think I'll have to rethink my statement after the 2 that I've gotten. No, but I think he was great as well.
Right, so we're going to start with our last segment, which is like the rapid fire round. So anyone who gives the wittiest and the most sassiest answer is going to win a big, fat, mad hamper.
Let's do this.
So ready.
Yeah. Who's going to go first?
She's gonna go first.
Okay, Niki, let's start with you. Cool? Ready?
Who's going to take my opinion?
Okay. All set? Alright.
Try to.
Okay. Biggest motivation?
My own self.
Best collaboration with which brand?
Swarovski.
Worst collaboration with which brand?
I can't take that name. I'm still in the business.
One best friend from the industry?
Oh wow. Pink trunk.
Alright. One friend or one blogger that you would never want to work with again?
Not taking that name again. I'm gonna lose the hamper.
Acting or blogging?
Blogging.
Makeup or no makeup?
No makeup.
Dress or a sari?
Dress.
What is it that you look into boys if you want to date?
Loyalty.
Single or not single?
Hey, can I also say I really want them to be hot?
Yeah.
Rapid fire, she can't.
Single or not single?
Cheating.
Not single.
Okay. Best travel trip ever?
Paris, 2018.
Okay. One best memory from the best trip.
Oh my god, my mom dad will kill me. It was when I was just strolling around the city with the love of my life.
Okay. So you went with him. That's on screen.
I know. That's
Gucci or
fine.
Louis Vuitton?
Louis Vuitton.
One Instagram profile that
Shit,
you
I'm
can
wearing Gucci and saying Louis Vuitton. Such a traitor.
one Instagram profile that you can stalk all day.
Alicia. Nah.
A meeting with Rihanna or Beyonce?
Rihanna, because I met her.
Not again. You don't want to meet her again?
She's amazing, honestly. She is so down to earth that, yeah, I would love to meet her again. I would be really, really not happy about myself if I met Beyonce, to be honest. So, I'd stick to Rihanna, yeah.
Oh.
One line of a song that you can sing.
Oh, wow.
That's not rapid.
That's not rapid at all. No, I'm just a terrible singer. I can think of a Rihanna song right now. Under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, eh, eh, eh. Okay, that's done.
You can go ahead, yeah?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. One person from the Instagram industry that you think that you're not good enough for that person. One competitive person.
One competitive person that I think...
that you can never reach up to her mark.
Oh wow, I don't think I want to set that limit on myself.
One person that you would give up anything to work with.
From the industry?
From the industry.
Like a blogger?
Like a blogger from an Indian blogger.
Oh wow, an Indian blogger that I would love to work with. I think I would love to work with Masoom.
Meenawala.
Yeah, because I think she has a very similar vibe.
So that goes out, the collaboration with Masoom and Niki coming up very soon. Okay, so that was your rapid fire round.
Thank you.
Let's have a
You better be...
Yes.
Let's see who's most sassy in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chuck Bass.
Splitsville or Love School?
Love school.
One alternative career.
Dancing.
Okay. Single, not single.
Not single.
3 top brands for you that you can wear, that you can be with, anything.
Gucci, LV, Bata.
Bata.
Yeah.
Bata.
You have to.
Gucci,
I should be able to pull it off.
Bata.
I want to pull off everything. I want to pull off everything. I'm for everyone over there. Not just LVs, even the Batas.
Alright.
Yeah.
Best moment that you had in Love School, something which was incomparable to anything that you've ever experienced.
I chose to do what I wanted to do. I chose someone else.
Best place in Delhi to party.
My house.
Ah. If you want to call up Priyank Sharma one day, what would you say to him on the phone?
That listen, bro, what you did was amazing, but I think I can do that as well.
What you did was amazing.
What you did was amazing, but I'm gonna do better.
Oh my god.
He is willing to lose friends for hamper.
Hamper, yeah.
No. He knows how I am. He knows how I am. He knows we are equally motivated. He wants to be better than me. I want to be better than him.
Awesome.
That makes us us.
One Instagram profile that you can stalk all day.
Mine.
Jokes. It's actually Roger Federer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Worst rumor that you've ever heard about yourself?
That I'm gay. I mean, there were 5 girls who were linked with me in the show, and I'm gay. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Okay, complete the sentence. Reality shows are
Are a sensation.
a sensation.
Yes.
Will we see you in Big Boss next?
Depending if I want to be the big boss.
Ah, nice. We pretty much know who's going to win the hamper, so that is the end of our round. So, can we have some guesses, please?
Absolutely.
I'll have to be modest. She's gonna win it. Fine, guys. Okay, she did better.
So mean. Yeah.
Alright, so the hamper goes to Niki. So I think Niki is gonna present Aviral with the best hamper that we could have been given to anyone.
There you go, sass queen.
Thank you.
That's yours.
Alright. Congratulations on winning the Mad Hamper. How do you feel? Can we have an acceptance speech?
My mom will be very proud. We worked really hard for this. But yeah, I mean, even she knew before it started that this was only going to be one winner, right? And yeah, I'm glad. I was always thank God for this opportunity, right? Hopefully I'll get a movie after this.
So with that, we come to the end of our show. But before ending the show, we know that the world loves you. You both are a sensation right now. So can we have a small mad message or a mantra by both of you that you would want to give to your audience and fans?
I mean, I just honestly always tell everybody this, that is, do not let the society define you. Your thoughts are who you are. So if you want to do something, go for it. Don't overthink it. As cliche as this sounds, you have one life, so do what you want to do.
I'd just like to add to that often we are often bounded by our own family, to say the least. Like my parents wouldn't approve of it, or our relatives wouldn't approve of it. But the fact is that 40 to 50 years from now, your parents, and I'm sorry to say that, your parents or your relatives won't be there. So you shouldn't live your life in regret then. So that's something that I have to say. That's something that I keep with myself, and that motivates me. So yeah.
So two economics majors doing what they always wanted to do and sitting over here and giving the best interview that they can. So I hope that everybody gets that message. Do whatever you want to do and just follow your heart. And I hope everybody does that and become a sensation one day.
Yay.
Alright.
Hey guys, I hope you guys loved the interview. Don't forget to
Like, share and subscribe to Mad Influence.
And if you're looking for more creative workspaces like we just shot in this one, then go log on to www.myhq.in and go check out the creative workspaces that they have. See you soon.